Hey guys, and welcome back to another FIFA 23 Manager Career Mode video, where we are no longer Dinamo Zagreb. We are Cosenza, a Division 2 Italian team, because we were controversially fired in the last video, and there was nothing we could do about it, as we just got notified that Ivanovic, after I've just left, is off to West Ham, as we are playing Palermo, and it is the first half, and it is Congolo on the ball and Escobar. Manning's shot is blocked, and it's Florenzi who puts one just past the post. Going forward again is Florenzi again, winding up, but it's straight at the keeper, and it's still 0-0. Congolo turns the ball over in midfield, and Palermo are on the attack, and they've broken through here. And Hassan rescues us and makes the save right on half time, as Palermo in the second half now going forward. Congolo looks like he's just, not a penalty, but he's injured him. And did look a bit penalty-ish, because he kind of just clattered into him a little bit, but obviously not called, but it did injure the player. See it again. Looked a bit foully. Got away with one there, I think. As Palermo resume and go forward again, they've got players free on the right-hand side, entering the box. A bit of a weird transition there in the box, but they've got space and players, and Hassan cannot make the save this time. And Palermo take the lead in the 78th minute. Just bending it around, but it was really the defending that let us down. They had several players free in the box who could have taken that shot. As we try to get level, and it's Besozzi on the ball. Manning turning inside, finds Butic, who had to crack. 86th minute now, and we've got a corner, and it's cleared initially and then knocked on again. Manning turns it back inside, and stolen from the defender, and another save denies Butic a goal. They try to clear, but we're back on the attack again. It's now or never. Manning out to Escobar, back to Manning, who turns inside. The shot goes wide, and that's how it would finish. Could not get that equaliser right at the end. 1-0 to Palermo. And yeah, our team is in need of some work, because we're not where we want to be. It's a bit of a struggle, but they're still trying to gel, as we sit in 14th, sliding down the ladder. 1 win from 3, and yeah, I think we've picked ourselves a more lower end team, so we're going to have to develop and recruit as we move straight into the next match. Cittadella, who is another one of the, I think, the lower teams in this division. So hopefully we can pick up a win here, as Cittadella go forward, and that shot had no power. Easy save for Hassan, as we have intercepted here. And it is Escobar playing it in, and Congolo does well to keep possession. And Carmona now, is he going to have a crack? He doesn't. Initially it gets blocked, and then he just skews one wide of the bar. Just didn't get around it, and it was always going wide. Initial shot was blocked. Took too long on the ball. Defender was able to get in. As Cittadella now going forward. Foul, but advantage is paid, and it's Tunkara to Mattioli, back to the same guy from before, but that's turned out by our defense. But it's then turned over as we tried to counter-attack. It's come straight back into the box, and Hassan has had to make the save. From the corner now, Cittadella. Can they get a breakthrough? And it's a great shot, great effort. Just over the bar as we play out from defense. And it's Moroni to Panico. And finding Manning, going back inside to Escobar. Escobar's got a man free in the box. It's Hornby who turns it into the back of the net. It's kind of like a bit of a V action there. Went from the goalkeeper all the way down to the sideline on the left, and then back up to the middle. And there was a men free. And we take the lead as Cittadella try to respond going forward here. Lovely little play, working the ball in, but the shot is straight to Hassan. From a corner here, header off the keeper, off the bar maybe, and then another save required, I think, to turn it out for the corner. So could have gone 2-0 up there. As we get another corner, and this time another save from the Cittadella keeper. So another corner, and this time is not on target. It gets cleared, but there is another shot, and a save was required. Keeper couldn't hold it. Tunkara here, down the right wing, fighting off his opponent. Inside to Mbalo, back to Tunkara, to Mattioli in the box here. Someone open. And it's an equaliser for Cittadella. 1-1. As they just worked it in from the wing. Basically went right across the edge of our box. As they're on the attack again, it's Mbalo to Danzi. To Branca. Saved by Hassan. As we make some substitutions. 78th minute now, we're going forward, and it's Carmona down the wing. Waiting for players to arrive in the box before he makes his cross. He crosses it now, finds Manning all on his own, and it goes past the bar. As we're in stoppage time now, and it's Cittadella. Can they grab a winner? Branca to Vita, to Danzi, to someone else, and it's saved by Hassan right at the death, and we hold out for a draw. I couldn't pronounce the name in time, but denying the goal got us a point. And so yeah, we're kind of even to one of the lower teams in this league at the moment, and it's presenting a bit of a challenge for us to think about going up to Serie A, as we sign a centre attacking midfielder, Bosdoyan, German, and I did this one unsighted. So I actually didn't know what his overall was until this very moment. And he is 74, so he's going to slot straight in. We've made some adjustments to our lineup to sort of more suit the personnel that we have, so we can utilize the best players. So we're just running a bit more of a more attackers in wider positions, because that's how we kind of tend to play. We just like to play the ball in from the wings. So we should have some of our best players out there providing the service, as we are now on to Empoli, who are top of the table, and we're on the attack. It's Bosdoyan getting his first touch for the team, and he's going to have a shot and just puts it past the post, as we see here. It's Empoli now with a corner, and they're playing the ball well in the box, and Hassan makes the save and gives Empoli another corner. We turn it over, but that's short-lived as we give it away. And we're trying to find our way out here through little passes, but we turn it over again in defense. And Empoli are once again in the box and working the ball around. They haven't given up possession yet. And a shot comes in, and Hassan makes the save. Defended well, kept them out, but we've given the ball away again. And once again, Empoli are inside our 18-yard box, and it's Destro. And finally, we clear it out and get it away. And can we maybe mount a counter-attack here, as it's Hornby somehow keeps the ball, puts it out wide. Carmona's in space. There's a man in the box. The ball wasn't good. Needed to be a deeper delivery, as we get on the edge of the box, they call for half time, and there was only like 15 seconds over the stoppage time, when in another game recently there was 2 minutes of stoppage time, and the AI gave itself 8 minutes of stoppage time to try and continue to bring itself back into the game. Unbelievable. As Empoli have scored, and Hassan is beaten. Clearance from the corner, not dealt with, and once again, space in the box. And just finally, they make the breakthrough from all that dominance. As we're in the second half now, 59th minute, we're trying to get back on terms, as it's Bozdoyan to Manning to Congolo. Manning went down, and Hristov plays in a ball, but it's bad, and it's straight to the keeper. Needed to be better, as Aguado gets himself in the book for that challenge on Manning. Yeah, just a little bit late. We make some changes, try and freshen up the players, and see if we can get back in this, as it's Durso to Escobar, but it's turned over in midfield, and Empoli go back on the attack. And it's Fuentes who makes it 2-0. And you would say that at this stage of the game, it's a little bit too much for us to overcome. As, remember, this is the top team, and that is how it finished. And I think that's about right. You know, if this is the team leading the charge at the moment, and they came in and comfortably handled us. But we defended well, I think, for the most part. It could have been more. But, yep, it's another loss. And we are now 1 win from 5, and 17th and 4th bottom on the table. And we need to start turning it around if we have any chance of getting into the playoff rounds, so we can try and get promoted, as we play another sort of a big team, Lecce. And it's the 7th minute, and they're on the attack, and it is a shot that is turned away by Hassan, as Empoli. We're on to the next game. And it's Lecce back on the attack, and there's a man free in the box, and it's the opening goal. Once again, we've been exposed. Poor marking, and 3 men roaming free, and Hassan having to work again, and this time he could not keep the ball out of the back of the net. Just once again, men breaking free, as it doesn't stop there, and Lecce go once again on the attack, and just running straight through it, Nyane, but it's straight at Hassan. He closed down the angle well, and we're going to try and counter-attack here, as it's Carreras down the wing. He's taken it all the way into their half, and he puts a ball in, and there is a side bicycle kick. We haven't had one of them for a while, actually, but that was turned away by the keeper, and we go into the second half, and it's Lecce getting around the defender nicely. This is another goal. It is too easy defenders just standing still. And there's not a lot of synergy out there as Lecce extend their lead to 2 goals. It's way too easy when other teams are getting into our 18-yard box. They're just able to sort of knock the ball around with ease. And we're being found out very quickly. Free kick now to Lecce. It's the 81st minute and they're once again threatening on the edge of the 18-yard box as they find themselves on the way in once again. Hassan makes the initial save, but the rebound is collected and blasted into the back of the net. And it's 3-0. And we try to redeem ourselves a little bit here. Right at the death, a header that goes wide. And we are soundly handled. And it seems that Lecce is actually one of our rival teams because that's the only reason I can think that this cutscene comes at the end of certain games and only once or twice a season. Is that there's like condolences and extra sort of feeling about it. So there must be one of our rival teams. So we lose another game. And we try to bolster our squad, and I came across this guy. Just a little glitch in the game where something didn't load properly. We didn't sign him. We go through our confidence rating, 86. So we're doing, avoid finishing in the bottom part. That's our objective. So as long as we can, we're not doing that right now, but as long as we can sort of strive and improve and get up into that top half and at least threaten to get into the playoffs, maybe we can hit that confidence, that rating. There's not much really to do. Some of it doesn't even have anything underneath it. So it's literally just avoid. That's it. Avoid finishing in the bottom half and, finish in the top half for a couple of seasons, I think. Not a lot of expectation, but then, like I said, not a lot of other stuff coming through for us. So we just really got to rebuild our reputation here as we sell off a player. I think that was Vardura and now Nasty. These are players that just we know we're not going to use. They're either just getting too old for like how far they have come along in their development, and they're just not. They're not going to improve, so that we're trying to move forward, so we can't play them. So we might as well try and get a bit of money for them and get someone else. As we are now playing Bari, and they have a little attack there, but we've turned that away, and we are now on the attack. It's the 15th minute, and a lovely little ball over the top here to Carreras. Is he going to have a shot? He does. A little dribbler beats the keeper. Just delicately puts that one away. And wasn't a lot of pace on it, but he's just a little snubber. And we take the lead, but can we keep the lead? As Bari now go on the attack, and it's Malamo who plays the ball into Jadira, and Hassan makes the save. And we go into the second half, and we have a throw-in attack. And it's Bezdoyan all by himself. And it's 2-0. Pacey shot to the near post. Keeper can't get down in time. And he opens his account. 77th minute now. We're back on the attack, and it's Escobar in the box. And a save. And that looked like it was going in there. Looked like it went through the side netting, but it's actually gone past the post. Let's look again. The keeper makes the save, and it was really close. So still 2-0 as we bring on Butic. Hornby goes off, and we got a corner, and a header is kind of muffed by the defender, and it is Bari who get it away. Building here from the corner, and a bit of a counter-attack as they found a gap in the defense and expecting a ball in, and another exposure in the 18-yard box as teams just get in there and they're just able to knock it around and find a path to goal. We're better off letting him go one-on-one with Hassan. He probably would save more of them. As getting towards the end of the game, it's Escobar who's found a way through, and he can't put it away and put the game to bed as Buzdoyan finds himself in their box, and that's saved, and that is full time. And finally, we get some points in the bag, a win at a pretty vital time to keep us in touch with that backlog of teams that we got, and I think Bari is one of those teams that's among them. As you know, the season gets on, that gap gets further away, and then it becomes harder to catch up. See, so there's like a really big backlog. One win can throw you straight up into the top 8 because there's only 3 points separating us and Venezia. So, but we don't want to drop off as we sell Dario de Verda, which was one of those guys we're trying to get rid of before. And that is the end of the video, guys. So a little bit of a shorter one than last time, but I'm starting to be able to get a few of these together for you. And I appreciate you watching as we continue to try and build this Cosenza team up to a team that we can push for promotion into the Serie A. And we are just at the genesis of all of that right now. So looking forward to seeing what's coming in the future for this team. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, if you like this type of content, to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Other than that, though, I'll see you in the next video.